Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Guru Bhakti Yoga, authored by Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj of Divine Life Society, Rishikesh, India, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda of Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, Sacramento, California. So, in today's satsang, we will continue the essentials of right conduct for a sadhaka or a spiritual disciple for his guru. Sacred dust of the holy feet of guru is a real boon to the disciple. The ecstasy, the joy, the indescribable feeling that comes from merging into the guru as a humble dust particle of the lotus feet. When you become that dust particle, it is as if you are enjoying nectar. So, in humility lies your ability to grow spiritually. It is the greatest fortune to apply on the forehead the sacred dust of the holy feet of the preceptor. So, that should be our daily practice. Wherever you have your altar, you can keep your vibhuti, we call it, sacred ash, and near your guru's lotus sandals, the holy feet. After your prayers, you touch the ash and the holy feet and apply it to your forehead and to your heart, for the guru resides in there. So, the greatest and rarest privilege in life is to touch the lotus feet of the master. So, don't take that lightly when you are in physical contact with your guru and you are getting the opportunity to touch his feet. Although the guru is really, in essence, the teaching, he is never the body. So, his energy is ever omnipotent everywhere. But still, when you do get that opportunity, that is a rare blessing. So cherish that memory and keep that lotus feet, apply it to your forehead and feel it as a great privilege. Guru's grace and woman's face or lust belonging to opposite poles. So basically, when you see a beautiful woman or man, depending on how your propensity is or lust is, we get very excited, but that is through rajas. Rajas means the worldly thought. The worldly thought takes us away from spirituality. And when you see your guru's face, it is radiant with joy and bliss, and all your lust melts away, and now you become a nectar of divine ocean. So that feeling of that joy and ecstasy cannot be described in words. So if you want one, renounce the other. In other words, you cannot be on two boats at the same time. If you want your guru, then renounce the world. When we say renounce the world, doesn't mean you literally walk into a forest and leave what you have, but it's a mental detachment. Inwardly you become one with your guru, and all the worldly duties continue as they may. The very sacred dust of the Guru's holy feet brings prosperity to the disciples. So, therefore, that feeling of bhakti, devotion, and surrendering to the Guru is divine and sacred. The sacred dust which comes from the life saving feet of Sadguru is fit to be worshipped. Therefore, keep the wherever the Guru's feet has gone, whatever dust he has touched is to be worshipped also. It may seem very confusing to Western society and to other people who are listening to this, because the ego comes in. We think we are superior, we are intelligent, why should we go through all these rituals? But this is not about the body, it's about developing your spirituality, bhakti, devotion, and that comes only through your merging into the object to be worshipped. And that is why so much emphasis is given on the lotus feet of the Guru, the dust, and we become part of it. The greatest wealth of the disciple is the sacred dust of the lotus feet. So don't take that lightly. Literally, it's true. So keep that in your heart and continue to worship it. For without that grace, we are nothing. None of us are anything. We will simply come and go. But with Guru's grace, we will progress on this path at a very beautiful and a sustainable way. He who wears the holy dust of the lotus feet of the Master on his forehead gets purity of heart in no time. So these are guidance tips from Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj, and so many aspirants who followed this have also attained enlightenment in the process, especially the ones who were directly initiated, including our worshipful Gurudev Swami Jyotirmayananda, who today at 93 continues to do his Jnana Yagya and share his wisdom. And he has created many instruments like my humble self, where we now live for spreading this message of Jnana Yagya to the world. So that is the greatest blessing we could have received. The and all that happened because of our devotion, bhakti, not because we were intelligent or because we knew too much. Guru's grace can fall on anyone and they become divine. It's his blessing. So the glory of the dust of the Guru's lotus feet is indescribable. No words can do justice to the feeling inside. Life on this earth plane is an opportunity afforded to us to do service to our Sadguru and obeying him to the best of our ability and with ever increasing devotion to him in the core of our heart. So that is the fundamental, especially those who are considering leading a highly spiritual life, and those who many who are living in the ashram. All these fundamentals are extremely important. Otherwise, even people living in ashram are sometimes worse off because they have not controlled these feelings, these emotions, these senses, and their mind is running everywhere. Just physically being in an ashram is not enough. We have to also be dedicated in our hearts, our mind, our thoughts, our actions. In all instances, the foundation of Guru Bhakti is based on absolute faith in Guru. That can come when you adore your Guru, when you have faith in him, you trust him, you don't consider him as a human, you consider him as divine, as God himself, for God has sent you the Guru. Disciple will find he is more united with Guru during personally serving him than when he meditates in the solitary cave in the Himalayas. So being in the presence of the Guru is a great blessing, and when his grace falls, no matter where you are, you feel he is by your side. Perfect unconditional self surrender to Guru is the surest way to attain Guru Bhakti. So, sacrifice for the Guru, serve his mission, become one with him, and show gratitude in this very life. That is the way to quickly progress above life's turmoil. When you are in difficulties and trials, beg for Guru's grace. Guru's grace is already coming on you, falling on you. Even during adversity, the Guru is doing your surgery, just like we need a surgery sometimes for our heart or liver or legs, depending on what our sickness is. In the same way, the Guru comes as a divine doctor and puts us through some difficult, painful circumstances to heal us, to make us better, to make us stronger on the spiritual path. Therefore, don't complain. Have faith in his teachings and in your abilities also. Pray fervently from the bottom of your heart. Everything will become easy. Prayers are not to be taken lightly, they are very powerful, and God even listens to the prayers we speak mentally. not even loudly, but mentally in our mind, for God is our mind reader also. He can read our mind. The only thing is, He wants total sincerity and dedication. We should not become mechanical when we pray. It should be done with love and sincerity. Think of Guru as soon as you wake up and just before you go to sleep. Guru, God is the same thing. So think of Guru, think of God during when you wake up and when you sleep, and completely surrender yourself to Him. Do all actions in His name, in His form, and with love and humility. With this, we conclude our satsang for today. We will continue this journey in tomorrow's satsang. Hari Om Tat Sat.